Okay, this is the Hurricane Module 3 test. So I'm going to try to walk you through this a little bit. Um, the first page here, they're just kind of setting up the background, right? Like these are the claims that were made by houses near the beach and during a Category 3 hurricane. So you can see it's sort of normally distributed, and they're going to tell you in the first question that assume it is normally distributed with a mean of 99 and a standard deviation of 21. And this is thousand, right? $99,000 with $21,000 as a standard deviation. So if you get a home that files a claim for $110,000, what is the probability that that a household files a claim for that price, right? This goes back to you got to use the Z tables and find the Z score for where that falls, and then so you look at where the probability is that everything's under 110,000, and then you got to subtract from 1 to get the probability of over 110,000. What is the probability there? And then the rest of these are similar. So you're going to be using the Z table, and you're going to be looking up the scores on a Z table to see where the percentile. This one gives you a percentile, so you work backwards. You use that percentile on the Z table to look back and find a value, and same with the next one. Okay. The next part it says these are all the hurricanes that and their strengths at landfall. So most of the storms you can see were tropical storms. Only one of the storms was a Category 5. Um, so what's the probability, right? Like, so you look at the total number of storms that there are, which I think is 40, if I remember correctly. 20, no, 30. And so 1 out of 30 was a Category 5 hurricane, right? Or actually it tells you how many years, right? Over the last 100 years, right? So they're out of 100. So tropical storms, there was 14 out of 100 years there was a tropical storm. So what would be the probability of a tropical storm? Well, it would be 14 out of 100, so 14%. Moving on down. Yeah, this is the probability distribution for the insurance policy from the bank. And so what you're basically looking at, it gives you more or less the equations. You just got to read through it. And then it's saying, what you're getting to at the end here is like how much would these, should the insurance company charge so that they're actually making money off of these values when they're having people file insurance. And that's kind of what we're getting at. So yeah, so work down through it. If you run into any problems tomorrow, I'll be online in the morning, so I can definitely check in with you and see if you have anything else you want me to help with.